You know, what's actually interesting for me is that I teach a lot of people from Brazil, and when I ask the same questions about the activities that they like to do, then about 90% of the people say, I like to watch or play soccer. You know, so you are, I think maybe the first person that I actually asked this question, and you have something totally different. You do something totally different.
Fala pessoal, tudo bom? Hoje eu vou gravar para vocês aqui uma aula particular ao vivo aqui na Open English, para vocês verem como funciona, como é. Então eu vou colocar, então aqui ó, a gente entra na plataforma da Open English, tem aqui aulas ao vivo, e dentro de aulas ao vivo tem aulas particulares. Eu escolhi aqui falar sobre qualquer tópico, tá? Eu só quero conversar para manter no inglês. Eu vou confirmar a lição agora para frente. Então a plataforma aqui vai procurar um professor e daqui a pouquinho vai me avisar, tá? E eu continuo aqui com a aula, vou mostrar um pouquinho da aula com dois professores para vocês verem se ela é bacana ou não, tá bom? Valeu.
And it's quite interesting. Yes, it makes you unique at the end of the day.
No, it's true what you talk about. Yeah, and because I have some tribes in Rio de Janeiro. The people,
Yes.
the people that like surfing, that like the ocean stuff, in general, don't like football.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. All right. I don't like football that much. I used to play it a little, especially when I was younger. I used to play some soccer, but yes, I don't know. It's just it's too boring. It's too boring. There's other sports that are actually more exciting than soccer. You know?
Yes, for me, it's even matches is equal. It's the similar. I don't have interest in this, but I like because it's sport.
Yes.
But I don't use it to play, and maybe because of this.
Yes, it's like for instance this weekend with the UEFA Cup final. I'll probably watch that match. You know, Inter Milan versus Man City. I think it's going to be a very good match, so I'll probably watch that. But I don't follow it. You know, I don't watch every single match. I don't have a specific team that I like to support. I'm more interested in individual sports, like you say with rowing. It's a very individual sport as well. So things like that. But also, if it comes to team sports, I enjoy rugby. Rugby is very nice. Lots of action. Yes, rugby.
I played the rugby for 3 months.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yes, but it's a nice sport, and you have to be fit. You have to be strong. So very nice team sport, and then it's enjoyable. Cricket is also a nice sport to play, to watch. Not always as nice, but to play it's actually quite nice. But soccer, I don't know. I've never had a liking in soccer. I could never actually, find a connection with soccer. Some of my friends are very good soccer players, but it just doesn't interest me.
No, in Brazil it's funny because it's not common someone say I don't like soccer or I don't have interest in soccer because here it's common. Some people don't like soccer, but you like soccer, yes, go. Because you have to know about it. Soccer stuff to talk with other because
yes, exactly because everyone likes it. Yes, no, definitely. Yeah. It's like the people in Argentina as well. I get a lot of students from Argentina, and they are the same. If you ask them what type of sports, then 90% of them soccer. But Argentina actually has a very good national rugby team. They are very good. They actually compete against our national team, the Springboks. They compete against them and they do very well. But you don't. I think about 10% of the people in Argentina, when you ask them, yes, no, I like rugby, but the others all soccer.
It's a cultural. And when I practice the rugby, my coach is from Argentina.
Oh, okay. All right, nice.
Because
Yes.
Argentina is very strong. The rugby is very strong in Argentina.
Hey, actually, they are a very good team, and this year again is the Rugby World Cup. And I think Argentina is actually going to do very well. I think they might even reach the quarterfinals, where in previous years they never used to get that far. But I think this year they might even reach the semifinals. But it's just strange to me that it's a sport that is actually performing very well in a country. If a sport performs very well in a country, it's usually because they have a lot of supporters. It's like soccer, for instance. I mean, the reason why soccer is doing so well is because a lot of people support it. But then you get to find a country like Argentina, then they're big on soccer and they're very good in soccer, but they're also big in rugby. But there's not a lot of supporters for rugby, so it actually says a lot about it. It says a lot about them. It's like Japan, for instance. If you take Japan, they never used to play rugby up until about 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. They never featured in rugby, and then all of a sudden they got very good coaches. They started to put a lot of money in it. Now everyone in Japan loves rugby, and they support rugby. And the more they support the rugby, the better the team performs at the end of the day. So it's actually very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes,
It's not like here. Sorry, carry on.
This is a mix with culture, with the marketing, because I believe that the marketing can make the people love or hate anything.
That's true. No, that's true. Definitely, marketing can definitely make you either hate it or love it. But if you take in South Africa, for instance, the soccer is very big. The support for soccer is very big. Most of the people in South Africa love soccer, but our soccer is not performing. We can't even compete on the world stage. We are very, very poor when it comes to soccer. But even though there's a lot of money invested into soccer, there's a lot of support, but our soccer doesn't perform very well. But with rugby, it's only a small group of people that actually support rugby. But nowadays, more and more people realize that rugby is actually a nice sport to support. So more people in the country start supporting rugby. And the more we support the rugby, the better our rugby is doing.
Yes,
So
if the TV starts showing rugby, rugby is an amazing sport. I stopped it because you have to have correct. You have to have a very good health insurance because
it's no, definitely, yes. I mean, no, you can easily injure yourself. Yeah, definitely.
this
Yes,
part.
exactly.
They,
It's not like American football. In American football, you have all the protection with your helmet and the shoulder pads and everything. Rugby, there's nothing. You just wear your
it's
shirt
crazy.
and your shorts, and then you go.
Yeah. But it's
No,
very good sport. I loved it when I
it's
done
fun. It's
it.
fun, yes. And tell me, so you said that you prefer nowadays you like to travel within Brazil. The Amazon River actually flows through Brazil. I'm correct if I say that.
Yeah, to believe that I never went to Amazon State,
Okay.
but I love it. Pará State, Amazon. I didn't know yet, but for me, it's the best part of Brazil. That is
Obviously.
very crazy because it's very well not changing a lot. In
Yes.
Brazil, you have tribes.
Okay. Still live in the Amazon forest.
Yes.
That's interesting. Yes.
I love
You
this
would
stuff.
you would actually think that those people would have been modernized by now, but it's interesting how they actually just decide, no, we want nothing to do with the modern world. We will carry on living the way that we've been living for the last 10,000 years or whatever. It's actually how can I say, it's a very rich culture to be able to have that mindset to say no to the modern world and continue the way that you live.
In Amazon, there are some tribals that don't have connection with the people.
Oh,
Yes, have isolated tribals yet that don't have
okay.
contact. It's very hard now.
Yes. Okay. All right. Interesting. Wow. And what's interesting for me about those tribes in the Amazon is their lifestyle, how they eat. The types of food that they eat. They go hunting for their food, and it's a very interesting way of living. But they survive. They're not. I mean, they don't have a desire for money. They don't. It's for them. It's just about being able to survive, to make sure that my kids have food every day and fresh water every day, and that they have a little cloth to cover their genitals, and that's it. And a roof over their heads. So just a little cloth to cover the genitals, roof over the head, food in the stomach, then they are happy, eh?
Yes, it's the humans. Yeah? Depending
Yes.
on your environment, you start with some desires that maybe you don't need or don't want. Because I love this stuff. But I have some tribals in Brazil from Amazon that have a very strong connection with the road people, the new people, and they start to live like us with
Yes.
modern dress, clothes. And you see, I need so you realize that they start with desire like us, desires
Yes.
some things that maybe don't need, because everyone needs like a comfort things.
Yes. That's true. That's true.
And
Yes, we want to live comfortably, but I have to be honest with you, Marcelo. I think if I can choose, I would choose the simplified life. Where I can actually have a piece of land somewhere near the coast, or maybe near the coast, where I can do some farming maybe, and live off the sea, that type of thing, where I don't need money to be able to live and to provide for my family, where I can do my day-to-day farming, make sure there's vegetables, fruit and vegetables for the family, catch some fish, maybe farm with some cattle or maybe some sheep or something for other types of meat sources. I would actually prefer living like that. I think there's a lot of people these days, especially after COVID, a lot of people these days have this mindset of, they realized that we are all just chasing money. We're chasing nothing at the end of the day. The important things in life has fallen away. And COVID made us realize how important it is just to be able to survive, how to be able to just be able to provide for your family and those kind of things. So I don't know. That's my opinion. I would like to live a simple life.
No, yes, but it is true. I have a lot of people. There are nowadays a lot of people that change your lifestyle and they move to small cities with more natures in small farms. I
Yes.
like this stuff too. And with the internet, like Elon Musk internet, you can
Yes.
stay in the countryside in the farm
That's true.
and you connect with the world through internet.
Exactly. And with my type of work, it's actually perfect. I can actually work anywhere in the world if I really want to, as long as I have a stable internet connection and reliable electricity source. Then I'm sorted. So yeah, but it's possible. It's possible to have a simple lifestyle but still be connected to the modern world.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Search in YouTube about the javali hunting in south of Brazil that have some families with this lifestyle.
Yes.
In countrysides, living more nature life.
Yes.
And in Brazil, the javali is a big problem in my country now because it's multiply a lot.
Okay.
And is allowed to hunting the javali. So the people, I guess, like you, that like me, that like this stuff, that is natural, you hunting and eat for it.
Yes.
Have interest movies is hunting javalis and use it to eat a lot of meat.
That's true.
Dogs. It's interesting. It's the people in Brazil like this, and here have land for this.
Yes, you have plenty of land there. Plenty of land. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Brazil is actually a very big country. I don't think the people around the world actually realize how big your country is. You've got a very, very big country. Yes. I actually realized yesterday, I searched on the internet what countries can I visit without a visa. Only my passport, my South African passport. What countries can I visit all over the world? And there's 74 different countries that I can visit without a visa, and Brazil is one of them. So I would actually like to visit Brazil.
The Brazilian passport is very good. You can
Yes.
the most of the countries in the world you don't need visa.
Okay. All right. Nice.
For Europe, without visa. The Brazilians need visa to United States, Japan,
Yes.
Australian, I guess. Yeah, Australian.
Yes.
But the most of them.
Yeah, Australia and New Zealand, they are very strict with visa. America, obviously, as well, and some of the European countries, England, Germany, Netherlands, they are also very strict. But yes, there's plenty of countries where you can visit without a visa.
Brazil don't need
Yes.
visa to go to Germany.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Entire Europe don't need visa to Netherlands, to
Wow.
Germany.
We do. We have to have a visa for Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, most of the UK. We have the Europe. We have to have a visa.
Have
Interesting.
Have an interesting website about this. You later after this you search. You put your nationality, and this
Yes.
website put a ranking of the best passport and the worst.
Okay.
It's about
Yes.
how many countries you can visit without visa.
Yes, I will check that out. Marcelo, it was very, very nice to talk to you. I really had a very nice conversation with you. I enjoyed our time together. It was also very nice to meet you. And yes, I mean, for me personally, if I can give you a little bit of advice, I think that you are a very good conversationalist. You keep the conversation flowing very well. So that is already a very good attribute to have if you want to be fluent in English. If you can keep a conversation flowing, that is already one step closer to being fluent. And then also your pronunciation is very well. You have a very big vocabulary. So I would just say keep on practicing, man. That's all you need to do. Just keep on practicing. The more you speak, the more you listen, the more you have conversation with people in English, the better you will become. And you're already doing a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate what you say. And I try to do this. I try to every day speak English for at least 30 minutes and for improving.
Yes, no, definitely. It's a pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Tchau.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Pessoal, foi muito legal essa aula aqui. Então, através da Open English, a gente pode ter... eu pensei que não estava gravando. Então, através da Open English, a gente pode ter experiências como essa, falando com professores do mundo inteiro, todos nativos em língua inglesa, tá? Então, para você que estava na dúvida se é legal assinar a Open English ou não, tenha certeza que é muito legal você assinar, você vai ficar fluente em inglês, como o professor me disse aqui. Eu preciso apenas manter meu inglês conversando, tentando conversar todo dia, tá? E vai ser uma experiência muito bacana aí para você, ou para algum familiar seu que você quer dar de presente um curso da Open English, para você colocar o seu filho adolescente, a sua criança. Tem a Open English Júnior, é muito legal e eu indico a todo mundo, tá? Qualquer dúvida é só deixar nos comentários aí. Foi um prazer compartilhar essa aula com vocês, tá bom? Valeu, tchau, tchau. Fiquem com Deus.